Welcome to Your Holistic Connection. My name is Melissa Tripp. I am the president of the Holistic Chamber of Commerce in Sioux Falls. And today I am joined with Dr. Ben Oien from Oien Family Chiropractic. How are you doing today, Dr. Ben?
Doing great. Thanks for having me.
I wanted to introduce you to our community and just let everybody know a little bit of why you're different. So you've been a member of our chamber since the beginning, which is awesome. But why did you decide to join the chamber?
Really looked into the chamber, and when we came to the first meeting, what intrigued me a lot about it was that there's a whole area of expertise out there in this holistic natural healthcare realm, and I wanted to know more about those specific techniques so that I could offer those to my patients and send them in the right direction. The way we look at healthcare in our office is always least invasive to most invasive. So not to say that medicine is bad, but there's always a certain place for them. And once we do certain things in medicine, say maybe like a surgery, we can't go back from that. So if we can do things naturally in the beginning, we're just going to live better, healthier, longer lives, and they're going to be quality years as well too.
Totally something I completely agree with and wholeheartedly jump at. That's fantastic. So what would you say is the specialty in your office, or what do you see most in our area?
I guess I really don't have a specialty in the office. I've seen children as old as 6 hours old. I actually been up to the hospital and adjusted right after they were born. My oldest patient, Lily, is 95, and she is just a spitfire. So we see everybody in the office. But the thing that really sets us apart from everybody else is we don't just do what we call patch care. We don't want to be a Band-Aid or an aspirin. Like, you can come in and get adjusted, and yes, your headache definitely goes away. But what I want to do is I want to find the cause of the problem, and then so that we can correct that problem, whether it's a spinal issue or you might be having some issues with nutrition, maybe exercise, things like that. We can offer a lot of different help, but our main core is definitely chiropractic care, is fixing the root cause in your spinal joints and getting those corrected for you.
I bet that oldest patient, does she come see you quite frequently? She's pretty awesome, it sounds like.
Yeah, she comes in once every week or two, just to make sure that she stays tuned up. She's been a chiropractic advocate her whole life, so I'm always her first stop before the medical doctor.
Well, that's great. We definitely love those patients where they kind of take that natural approach first. It usually works well for them. Obviously, if she's 95, you said?
Yeah, 95.
So in talking about the chamber, I love that you take the collaborative efforts to reach out to find those other resources for your patients. What is maybe the number one thing that you've learned from being a part of the chamber?
I would say the number one thing I learned from being a part of the chamber is that there's so many different modalities that I really even wasn't aware of. Even being in the natural healthcare field myself as a chiropractor, I've taken acupuncture classes, I have hired massage therapists, and I know of Reiki, but there are really some other things that set themselves apart. I didn't know a whole lot about crystals in the beginning. I knew about oils, but it's not my area of expertise. So it's nice to be able to have all these different areas of expertise where if somebody says, hey, I need to know about CBD, I need to know about thermography, I can just say, these are my people, I trust them, and they have the same common goal in mind as me, is to let's take care of these patients as naturally as possible. So really, the greatest thing that I love is just being able to come to the meetings and hear all the different aspects of natural health care that even I myself don't even know about.
Thank you so much for that. It's definitely one of my passions to be able to bring people together, especially when, you're right, there are so many different modalities that either are untouched to our patients or they're just not familiar with it. And that's one of the biggest reasons we're doing this little broadcast for you guys now, is to help you understand that you do have options available to you out there. One thing I love about your office is you guys are always having fun. I love your Facebook posts. If you guys don't follow Dr. Ben on Facebook, please do. It's so fun. They do dress up days and they have all these events. So what do you have coming up that you're looking forward to?
Yeah, you never know what's going to happen. We just came in one day and I'm like, hey, we're going to do pajama day next week. So we all wore pajamas one day. So you just never know what you're going to walk to in the office. But we like to keep it light. We like to have a lot of fun, but we're definitely serious as well, too. We're just going to start setting up a women wine and wellness event with our natural healthcare providers in the community as well, too. So we always have things going on. We have talks about sleep, talks about nutrition. It just depends. So you can always check our Facebook page. We have videos on Instagram. So there's a lot of options and ways that you can get a hold of us and really learn more about us.
Cool. And if they wanted to schedule an appointment with you, what's the best way to do that?
Well, best way to do that is just call the office up front. It's super simple. It's 274-6436. It's actually 274 Oien, my last name. So it makes it super simple for some people, but it is hard to spell. So just give the office a call. My wonderful team up front will set up an appointment for them anytime.
Wonderful. Well, thank you so much for joining us. Again, this is Melissa with the Sioux Falls Holistic Chamber. If you have any questions or find out who are members with our chamber, you can go to sfholistic.org. We'll see you next time.